everyone. My name is Danielle Suarez, and for my project, I created a COVID-friendly holiday department at Nordstrom. It's called Nordstrom Home for the Holidays. So let's get into it. A little bit about Nordstrom. They're a luxury retailer. They are based on the West Coast. They got their start in Seattle over 100 years ago. They started off as a shoe store, and they have grown extensively since then. Nordstrom is specifically known for their excellent customer service standards and their generous return policy. They also have locations not only in the United States, they also have locations in Canada. They also opened a location in Puerto Rico, but it is one of the stores that will be closing. And they have all even expanded and had some success in Australia, but it was just too expensive to keep up. So they had to shut that down, but they have even brought their market to Australia. And generally their target market is pretty much everyone. They have departments for everyone. They are gender inclusive. They really target all ages, all ethnic groups. And that's probably what has made them so successful. So I have here my SWOT analysis, some of their strengths. Nordstrom is already an established company with a clientele that trusts them. Another thing is many other retailers haven't been able to keep up with Nordstrom. And even Nordstrom has been struggling, but it has been doing better than most other retailers. And the thing is that when those retailers do fail, it just means more business for Nordstrom. So another strength is Nordstrom has worked really hard to make the online shopping a seamless experience. And they also have a pretty lenient price matching policy. So people are pretty inclined to shop with them, especially when it comes to online, because they have made it so easy for customers. Especially when it comes to like luxury items. If you go to Chanel's website or Louis Vuitton, it's really hard to navigate their pages. They don't really think about the user experience the way that Nordstrom has. So some of their weaknesses, their stock has not been doing well since the pandemic. It went down to be as low as $11, when the highest that I've seen it is $70. But when the shutdown happened, the Nordstrom stock was at about $35, and it dropped all the way down to $11, and today it was at $28. So it is recovering, and hopefully maybe someday it can get back to that $70 price. So some other weaknesses are some of their most popular items can be purchased from other retailers, but that is when that price matching policy comes into play. And then we have here some opportunities, which kind of goes in line with what I just mentioned. Many Nordstrom cardholders, they already are part of the loyalty program, so they would prefer to earn points with their purchases. And a lot of people would really like to get things all done in one shot, especially with the pandemic. So for Nordstrom to create a pop-up shop, I'm sorry, not a pop-up shop, but a department that specifically caters to getting people what they need in one shot, one trip, even gift wrapping, toy building, things like that. I think it would be a great opportunity for them. Some threats that the company is facing is many people cannot afford luxury items this year. And that's why they would benefit from bringing in some things for holiday that they typically wouldn't. Things like board games, books, things that I guess would excite people more than just luxury items and not be as expensive. Even something as simple as really cool right now, everybody's into those hot chocolate sticks or the hot chocolate bombs, things like that. Very small. I think if the company brought them in, they would do really well. So another threat is holiday decorations are one way that they attracted people to shop in their physical stores, but with all of the restrictions, they really, A, shouldn't be attracting people to shop in their stores, and B, even if they did their best, it would be pretty dismal still. So those are some threats the company's facing, and that's why I decided that Nordstrom Home for the Holidays would be a great opportunity for them to help their customers get everything that they need just in one shot. Here I did include specifically a picture of a Santa with a mask because at Nordstrom, one of their biggest holiday events is called Breakfast with Santa, where at every Nordstrom store has a restaurant, and in the restaurant they have Santa Claus come and they have a huge pancake breakfast, and it's really a way to make memories in the store for families. And when people have good memories in your store, they want to come back. So I'm sure a lot of the stores are feeling the loss of breakfast with Santa. And so I thought that making it a COVID friendly, maybe drive-by event where, you just get to wave to Santa, or he's distributing package pickups, that could be a way to bring their holiday tradition into this year's necessities. So I have here next my brand, Home for the Holidays. I included some pictures of families with pajamas because I'm sure everybody's going to want to be cozy this year. I included some Christmas themed masks. Nordstrom is selling luxury masks right now, so that is definitely something I think that they would include in their holiday pop-up shop. I included some photos of that famous Nordstrom holiday wrap. Everybody loves getting a silver box. And I also included a picture of just some cookies, simple things, Elf on the Shelf, small, inexpensive things that bring families a lot of joy. So next here I have my promotional plan with some of my advertisements. I have on the bottom here some Christmas ornaments and a mask hanging. Then up top we have some chic holiday homes with really nice designs. And then on the top right, we have a family playing games, which I think is pretty realistic of most families who will be staying home for the holidays this year. So I have here my digital promotional plan. I thought it would be a good idea if Nordstrom started a holiday blog to go with their new department, and with so many people being home right now, I think that it would be a good way for them to engage their customers. I have here too just some shots of things that I think would go well on the Nordstrom Instagram feed for holiday, and I also have a shot here of some YouTubers who are reviewing their Nordstrom purchases, in general, just showing things off and showing Nordstrom off. Then we have here my press release. Nordstrom is proud to announce its latest venture, Nordstrom Home for the Holidays. And that completes my presentation. Thank you.